Just really appreciative of the crowd tonight. Student section, man, we're building something special here. So just another really good night in the pavilion. Not only the attendance, but just the environment. So very, very appreciative of everybody that's coming to these games, and very appreciative of all the work that's gone into trying to create this home court advantage. Year two, but we're definitely going in the right direction. So, man, our team really needed a win tonight. Captain Obvious. In this 3-game stretch, if you think about it, overtime loss where we had a chance to win, a home game that we really let slip away, and then even the other day at Missouri, it's a 2-possession game with about 8 minutes left. So our players continues to put us in positions where we have chances to win these games. So tonight, I'm just above all really happy for them. Different ways to win a basketball game. I think from our perspective, we got to the free throw line, made more free throws than our opponent shot. Thought we were the most aggressive team for segments of the game against a really good, well-coached team. And then obviously we took care of the ball. 4 turnovers in 40 minutes against a team that's as talented as our opponent tonight. I was really proud of our ball security. They are obviously having ways to win the game too. They out-rebounded us and had some special performances, especially Trey. The basket got big there for him for a while. But give our guys credit. We found a way to win the game when we really needed a win against a quality opponent. Any questions for Sean?
Sean, just mentally, with the way those previous 3 games went, how big was tonight for y'all?
Yeah, I'd say it was huge, especially the way the last couple games have gone. I feel like, and our whole organization kind of feels that we could have won all 3, especially late at the end of games. Just mental errors, small mistakes that we're not supposed to be making at the end of games. So to be back in that situation today at the end of a game and making the right decisions and kind of see our work come to the court was definitely good to see.
Let's start to begin the game. You guys went 0-6. What was the mentality heading into later in the first half and leading into the second half?
I think it was just the same as the game plan. Just get to the paint and draw fouls. We shot a lot more free throws today, and I think that was positive. We kind of made that a point, an emphasis in practice last 2 weeks. And I think today was our best game of that so far, as far as going with what the coaches are emphasizing and actually bring it to the court.
Sean, kind of a similar situation to last week where y'all were up a couple of possessions, about 3 minutes left, I guess. What do you feel like the difference was overall just between those two?
Yeah, I mean, we call it winning time, the end of the game, last 4 or 5 minutes. And kind of like last week, it was almost like a same feel where we were in control down the stretch, and we kind of gave it away. Had some bad turnovers, but I thought today we kind of fixed that, and that was a point of emphasis in practice, just taking care of the ball at the end of games, not taking any bad shots, and at the end of games, getting to the paint, getting free throws. That's how you win.
I feel like getting Dre back was big tonight. I mean, a lot of people might remember that dunk with 5 minutes left, but I guess what in your mind changes when Dre is on the floor offensively and defensively?
Yeah, I feel like defensively he just raises the level, the energy. Obviously, his plays are pretty loud, and he really takes an effort defensively. But he just raises the level for the other 4 guys that are on the court and makes us want to guard and makes us prioritize getting stops. And offensively, too, he helped us big time today, hit some big shots. So he was big time to have back.
Nice to see Barnes hit those free throws. He hit some pretty big ones in the second half.
Yeah, we were all confident he would hit those. Obviously, he was hurt last game or 2 games ago whenever whatever happened, but we were all confident as ever because, like Coach said in the locker room, he's put the time in and worked on that, so that was good to see.
Chris was just talking about how far the student section has come, and yes, in those last couple of minutes, in those closing minutes, how big of a factor do you feel like that was kind of for them, kind of letting?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, having a home fan base and a student section that is sold out with an hour and a half before the game is pretty special, and you don't get that everywhere you go. And I think for the other teams coming in and shooting around an hour and a half before the game and seeing that, it definitely it means something because whenever we're at an away game, it means something to us too. It says that the fans are passionate, and they were definitely huge in winning time down the stretch at the end of the game, and definitely helped us.
Sean, can you talk about the overall resiliency of your team, losing 3 straight games and then being able to, after a slow start, really play extremely well, better than you all did in the last 3 games? Talk about the resiliency. Coach Beers talked about it all season, but what you see from your teammates.
Yeah, that was kind of the message this past week. Just we know how good we can be whenever we're playing our hardest and playing our best and taking care of the ball and getting good shots. And even though we got down like 13, I think, or whatever it was at the beginning of the game, we knew we could be in the game. We were making some mistakes. We knew where we were having some errors. So it was just about playing our style of ball and doing what we practiced all week.
Any more questions for Sean? All right, thanks, all.